also, please do not forget to follow me on Instagram, and it should be located here. But I definitely want to thank you guys for watching my first YouTube video. Give yourselves a round of applause for that. Yeah. I really appreciate the love. But this video here is definitely very informative in how to find an apartment in Atlanta. So pretty much, I do not live in exactly Atlanta, Georgia. I'm probably like 15 minutes out, which honestly, if you're not really into the scene like that, of like going to the clubs and always at the bar all the time, and you kind of need, your separation from the two, live on the outskirts of Atlanta. I would suggest to find an apartment on the outside of Atlanta. There's plenty of cities around Atlanta where you can stay at, where it's genuinely not too far, and yeah, there'll be traffic to get into Atlanta, but you won't have to deal with it as much. So if you need somewhere to stay, you need an apartment like quick, fast, in a hurry, or you don't have as much money to get your own apartment that fast, go straight to Facebook, look for the apartment section in the marketplace, and literally look up the people who are looking for a roommate, and figure out whether or not if you okay with leasing with them or not, or just paying rent monthly, and figure out what option you want to go down, and figure out what part of Atlanta you want to go to, and then I'm sure the roommate will let you in with no problem. And that was probably one of the best ideas that I was going to do if I was going to do something ASAP or extremely fast. But once I had made my mind up that I was going to be rooming with my best friend, first thing that we went to was apartments.com. So you go there and they have like a list of apartments that's available. Especially during the Corona season, there's a lot of apartments open for some reason. I don't know if people trying to live in bunkers and they're leaving their apartments up. God knows why. But it's definitely available right now for in Atlanta to get you an apartment. And now they're doing like you get half off of the security, or they're giving you like a 3 months rent or something like that. So the deals down here is definitely worth it. So if you're trying to move during the coronavirus, don't assume that you're not going to find nowhere else to go or things are locked down. Don't be scared to ask these leasing companies to send you videos if you're too scared to go down. If you live in Georgia, or if you don't, they have the accessibilities to give you a virtual tour, if you will. So that was probably the best idea for me and my best friend, because we were 13 hours away. We was all the way in New Jersey. There was no way for us to come down here to look at each apartment and different sides of Atlanta and really pick and choose what we really wanted. So we had to pick the gamble and honestly go on virtual tours to see what these places had to honestly offer us. We ended up obviously picking an apartment. It wasn't the apartment that we technically wanted, and there were things that went into why we couldn't get the apartment that we wanted, but that's a different story within itself. We did actually find a good apartment. They didn't have a virtual tour for the apartment that I did choose now, but they had plenty of pictures. They were willing to answer all the questions that we did have, and we did find this apartment on apartment.com. To find the apartment is Google. Now, say for instance, you just got out of college, right? And your credit is not the best. You have all these student loans, and then you're like, well, damn, I do want to start a new life, or this job is about to come up, or whatever the case may be, and I need something now. Go to Google and put in low-income apartments. Now, you may think, well, damn, I don't want to live in the hood. I don't want to live where there's no lights at, or I'm in the middle of the country or some shit like that. No. So the apartment that I did, but me and my roommate ended up picking was low income. Now, we don't have a pool, and the area that I live in is actually pretty good. Like, it's really good. But try Google, and then they have plenty of low income apartments to where will work with your income and work with what you have. It's really not that hard to find an apartment down here. It's truly not. I would say try Craigslist. I tried Craigslist. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it depends on what you're into. Like, if you could hang in the hood or whatever the case would be, or you already live somewhere in Georgia where you kind of know how the hood operate, you could honestly try Craigslist. And because most likely Craigslist put the apartments up where mostly people do not want to stay at. And I wasn't going to pick an apartment off of Craigslist because I wasn't going to live in the hood. I already came from the hood. So, I mean, I took what I could take. Yeah, it's low income, but I ain't got to worry about getting shot coming home from work or some shit like that. Like, I'm cool with that. So, how long did it take for me to get this apartment? Probably like 2 weeks. Like 2 weeks. Not that long. So we did find an apartment prior. It was closer to downtown Atlanta. But we were literally trying to get like co-signers to help us get this apartment, and it kind of didn't work out. And so our deadline to leave was probably on the 26th or the 27th of June. And I'm like, okay, well, it's the 16th, 17th. What are we about to do? Like, either or, well, I was going to come down here regardless. Like, whether I had to sit with my car for a day or two or whatever. But I was like, all right, well, we have to find an apartment. Like, let's be realistic about it. And if we found this apartment like on apartments.com, and it said that they work with low income. And then what made me really happy is that they allow dogs, because I definitely want to get me a dog. I'm sorry, I'm home away from home. I need me a fur baby. So I was like, all right, well, how much do we have to put down for the security deposit? And we literally it was probably like $29 or $2,500, I don't remember, but we both went like $1,200 a piece to get this apartment, and we were out. Like, and then she really looked us out because not only did she put the key up for us, because we ended up moving in on a Saturday. So she put the key up for us. She let us mail in our security deposit. And then it was a situation where my friend forgot to fill out the money order. So thank God, like, she didn't even care. She literally filled it out for us, and we were able to move in on that date that we said that we were going to move in, which was like a lifesaver. Like, it was so many rebuttals before we got this apartment. Like, I knew that we were going to get it, but you know, like, you feel like God put you in these situations to where you like, do you really want this apartment? So what you about to do? Like, you know what I mean? Work for it. Let's get to it. Like, let's make shit happen. I don't have the best apartment in the world, but for my first year here in Atlanta, I'm really proud of it. I'm going to show you around. I've only been here for a week, though. Don't shoot me. I don't have like lavish shit up around here or nothing like that. But I'm really going to show like people who are considering to move to Atlanta, like how the spacing is, how the apartments could look like for a 2-bedroom, possibly for somebody who's honestly considering to move down here or whatever. But I'm just starting off. Don't judge me. But yeah.